It's a Aussie mango.
Oh!
But she gave me, by the way.
Okay, so what happened?
We're playing Revolver, and she's like, hey, Victor, I have a gift for you. And I was like, nice, I love gifts. She comes to me like, here it is. And I'm like, what's happening? But cool. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna eat this puppy later.
Yeah, now this is actually a traditional custom in Australia that all warm-up DJs hand the headliner an Australian mango.
I love it.
Yeah, and it would have been very rude, in fact, and racist of you to turn it down. So you've passed the test.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. I can get a green card now.
Yeah, you get a green card, and all you need to do now is say, oi, oi, oi.
Fuck off.
Please don't. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us in the garage tonight. He's lit up the world stage since 2013 with chart-topping hits on drum code, noir music, and his brand new label Volta, to name but a few. He's famously passionate, hard-working, and driven by an unwavering desire to spread positivity. Please welcome to the garage, from Brazil via Lisbon, the exceptionally talented Victor Ruiz.
Doof, doof, doof in the air tonight. House music from home never felt so right. Now your neighbours awake in the 3058. It's Coburg of late.
Hello.
Hello, Victor. That is such a chirpy entrance. Welcome.
Thank you, thank you.
How you going, man?
Doing good.
Yeah, now, can I ask, is the reason that you're doing good because you had IV therapy today?
Yes.
Okay, now, should I be worried? What is this?
Basically, I was feeling not so well when I arrived here in Australia, and then I decided to do some IV therapy. Stuff that I did before, you just put shit tons of vitamins in your veins for an hour, and you feel great. Apparently, I'm feeling good. I think it was the coffee.
Now, as like a incredibly busy touring artist, is IV therapy like just part of your routine when it comes to like recovering?
I wish it was more, but because I was feeling unwell, I was like, I should do it in Australia because I think they might have this stuff here. I used to do it in Berlin when I was living there.
Yeah.
Quite a bit, especially since COVID.
Vitamins, man.
Yeah, man. Like, I had my fix, so it was nice.
Yeah, cool. And so you've obviously recovered from a massive show at Revolver last night.
Yes.
Which was the Volta Records Showcase,
Correct.
your incredible new label.
Yes.
Firstly, tell us a little bit about the show. We're very, very proud of Revolver here in Melbourne.
Man, it's amazing.
Yeah?
It's one of the best clubs in the world.
Well, you heard it here first from
true.
Mr. Victor Ruiz.
It's true. It's true. It's your fault, guys. It's just amazing. Yeah. What can I say? It's just super cool. So. Yeah, it was amazing. It was a great night with we had an artist from Australia, Lisa May. She's part of the label. We had also other two artists that are based here in Melbourne, but they're Brazilian as well.
Oh,
Lumertz
cool.
and Gabriel Moraes. So
cool.
And other
Did you know
artists.
them?
Yes, all of them. So it was a fun night. Like all friends playing and like banging tunes and
Oh, fuck yeah.
a lot of sweat and dancing.
Yeah.
Tequila.
A lot of sweat and tequila, hopefully in the reverse order. And the last time you played at Revolver, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, it was another Sunday, and it's gone down in history as, I believe, the busiest Sunday in Revolver's history.
So far, yes. I still hold the record, yes.
Really?
I know that, yeah.
Wow.
I'm a proud person about that. Like,
congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Okay, now in relation to the actual the label itself, though.
Yes.
Volta.
Yeah.
It's a new release. Sorry, it's a new label of yours.
Correct.
The first release was one of yours.
Yes, correct.
And that was
14th of October, if I'm
yeah,
not wrong.
and it was absolutely fantastic. It was inspired by the melodies of Eric Prydz, right?
Yes, but Pura Vida, which is the main track.
I'm such a fucking big Prydz fan, by the way.
Yeah, me too.
He's
so
unreal.
When I was producing the track, like I was thinking on doing something more like that with that idea of that track Opus, with the
bum,
yeah, exactly,
bum,
exactly.
bum,
Voila.
bum.
That's the one. So
Yes.
I was just doing that melody. I was like, well, what if I do like this going down the tempo and play with that shit? So
Yeah.
I wasn't quite like realizing how I was gonna do it, and then it ended up like that, and it was good. So long story short.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
But what inspired you to put it out yourself? I mean, like through your own, because I mean you've been producing music for so long. Why did you decide? Okay, this is the track representative of myself.
To be honest, I had a deadline and I had a few tracks and I just had to choose something, to be honest.
Sure. Oh, so the label idea was your own. That was your deadline.
I don't know. Yeah. We already had everything set up for a year. Like, it took a long time to set the whole thing, to find a name. That was so difficult to find a name.
Was it on pause during COVID? Is that what happened?
It was during COVID, yes. It was during COVID. Because during COVID, I was doing all these master classes and one-on-one sessions and all that. And I met so many students and so many producers. That was amazing, including Liza May, which is the first release after mine from here, from Melbourne, from Australia, sorry.
Shout out. May as well be from Melbourne, close enough.
She lives here, so... And I was like, there's so many amazing music, and they don't really get opportunities because I see them struggling with finding releases and all that. Yeah. I'm gonna do something about it. Let me release these amazing producers and you know.
Take it into your own hands,
exactly.
Victor.
Yeah, if you want to do something, you know, if you want something to be done right, do it yourself. So.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
And what's the vision for the label moving forward?
Just releasing amazing music, and actually the philosophy behind the label is to give back to the community, right? So 10% of all the royalties of the label are going to charity.
Oh, wow.
So every EP has, like for instance, every artist that release, they're going to choose their own charity or a cause or a person or whatever they want to help, and we're going to donate 10% of all the sales.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, how fantastic. And that philosophy that you speak of, that's not just inherent in the label, that's a philosophy that's inherent in you as well. Like,
yes. I think makes no sense, like, we're not supposed to just be here in this planet to... just, you know,
to take, to consume.
No, you have to give.
Yeah.
You know, it's more giving than because the more you give, the more you receive. It's just like that.
Right on, man. I feel like the older that I get, and actually to clarify, Victor and I just ascertained that we're exactly the same age.
Ish.
Ish.
Months apart.
Yeah. He told me I looked older, and I'm going to pretend that it was a compliment. And I do feel like that the older I've gotten, to perhaps parallel your experience, the more I realise to live is to give.
Yes.
Right? You know, and I feel like perhaps people in more desperate situations where it does become much more about taking, that becomes a vicious cycle.
Yes.
But the cycle can operate the alternate direction as well, where...
The energy has to flow, dude. Everything is energy. So if you get stuck in just receiving and not giving, it's going to get stuck. You're going to stop receiving.
Totally.
It's that simple.
That's really beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, we have the wonderful Victor Ruiz here today, saying it like it is. Hey, what do you got prepared for us, man?
I have no fucking idea.
Oh, okay.
Let's wing it.
Let's swing it. We got Victor Ruiz here on Coburg Play. Take it away, my friend.
Yeah, okay. So, let's do it. That's pretty much it.
I forgot to hit the timer, so I'm going to turn that on now.
Absolutely.
Maybe you can tell us about the track.
Oh, sure, that's easy. So this is from my first release on Volta. The name of this track is Veritas. I did during the pandemic, when I was in Berlin. Let me think. I don't know. It was just like I wanted to do something more like raw, hypnotic, or whatever. And the main sound is inspired by a movie. Annihilation, I think is the name of the movie.
Oh, cool.
So if you listen to the main sound that comes later on the track, then watch the movie and you're gonna think, oh, okay, it's quite the same sound.
Is it one of those Pink Floyd things where you gotta watch the movie and hit play on the track at the same time?
I wish,
and
maybe.
Smoke a big blunt.
I think if you smoke the big blunt and do them, it's gonna sync anyways. Then you can do with every movie, with every song. But yeah, I think it's...
Blaze them up.
Yes.
Heavy but beautiful.
Yeah.
I think that's something I love about your sound, Victor, and I was exposed to your sound on a very personal level when I saw you at Fusion this year. I saw you do the Sunrise set on...
Oh, that was nice.
It was, and that's exactly what it was. It was nice.
Yeah.
It was nice, and techno and nice, those aren't words I hear together often. And, you know, you're craning your neck and rolling your eyes in the back of your head as if to suggest, well,
I'm a nice guy, come on.
Yeah, no, he's a lovely man, I can attest to that. But I do think that you exemplify that there are more sides to techno than just like dark, underground, dirty clubs, you know?
Of course. Yeah, but I think what I try to put in my music a lot is just melodies, you know, and emotion. Because we're humans, so we need emotion.
Absolutely.
We have emotion, so just to put something out, you know.
Well, it's interesting because techno is like characterized, like literally by definition, as being void of humanity.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Although it seems as though you're kind of bridging that void.
Exactly, but that's why I also started the label, because I wanted to bring something different to the community, you know? And good beats as well, right?
Fuck yeah, well, we love good beats. You're up, mate.
Okay, let's do this.
The great Victor Ruiz on Coburg up late. It's a total honor. Thank you so much.
So here comes the sound.
Yes. It's sound time. Very adventure film. How very considerate.
Oh yes. So this is a song from the second release on my label, from Lisa May.
Oh, cool.
And honestly, she's one of my favorite producers.
Wow.
Ever.
Wow.
She's fucking amazing. We should have her on the show, by the way.
Yeah. Personally, can you ask her to come on now?
Just saying.
Lisa May?
You're next.
Lisa may or may not accept, but hopefully she does.
Yes, she may.
Yes, she may. Hey, Victor.
Yes.
When you walked in, no more than 30 minutes ago, you procured a like a grenade shaped object.
Wait a second. This is very special.
Brace yourselves, everybody.
It's a Aussie mango.
Oh! Now,
I'm not gonna take a bite now, but maybe later. But she gave me, by the way.
Okay, so what happened?
We're playing Revolver, and she's like, "Hey, Victor, I have a gift for you." And I was like, "Nice, I love gifts." She comes to me like, "Here it is," and I'm like, "Cool." I was so confused and puzzled.
What time of night is this?
After I played, and she played next, and she was like,
So we're talking the
and
depths
just
of...
switch over. I don't remember. And she's like, "That's for you." I was like, "What's happening?" But cool. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna eat this puppy later.
Yeah, now this is actually a traditional custom in Australia that all warm-up DJs hand the headliner an Australian mango.
I love it.
Yeah, and it would have been very rude, in fact, and racist of you to turn it down. So you've passed the test.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. I can get a green card now.
Yeah, you get a green card, and
Okay.
all you need to do now is say, oi, oi, oi.
Fuck off.
Please don't. Victor Ruiz on Coburg Up Late.
Yeah, baby.
Lisa may have created a banger here.
Man, she's amazing.
She's Lisa Amazing.
Aha! I like it. She's amazing. She is amazing, dude. I love this song, man. I remember when Thomas was, Thomas and I go way back. We're good friends. And I remember when he did this track, he's showing me, man, and I was like, dude, that's just beautiful. Let's say that. It's my favorite song of his.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I really wanted to chat about Thomas with you today.
Okay.
He was the first international guest we ever had on the show.
Okay.
Shout out to you, Thomas.
Yes. Big love, brother.
Big love. Big love. Big love. And
respect as well.
Oh, massively. Respect before there was love, in fact.
Yes.
And I knew I wanted to play a Thomas Schumacher track to prompt the incredible dialogue that just fell out of you so naturally.
Of course.
And I just went onto Beatport and just fucking scoured them, and I'm like, this is such an awesome breakdown.
Yes.
And I was like, I wonder if Victor's into this.
I love it. I fucking love it. It's my kind of shit. I remember when he showed me this track the first time, I was like, what the fuck? You know, and it's such a beautiful melody and like this, and also the way it comes back, and it's such a simple drop, you know, but so effective. Yeah, I played this track gazillion times. And,
Is Gazillion and One.
Yes.
Stella is the name of his daughter.
Correct.
G'day, Stella.
So yeah, coming back to Volta Records, this is the third release. Yes, I'm gonna show you a lot of shit from my label. So.
Oh, awesome! I think we're in for a good hour then.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what have we got?
This is TOMAS OTERO from Argentina. Amazing young producer. He's like 20.
Wow. They're getting younger and younger. Like you and I are
know,
very
dude.
old men in the game now.
I know.
Are you intimidated? Be honest.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, I love it. I am. I clearly give a fuck.
No. I think you can learn so much from new producers, you know.
Absolutely.
And that's why it's so important to always be open to that, you know. And yeah, I think it's just so important to do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And new producers, they have different tools at their disposal than
Exactly.
we did
Yes.
even 10 years ago, you know?
Yeah.
And we should welcome that, right?
Of course. Like when I started, there was no Facebook, there was no YouTube, there's no tutorials.
Yeah.
Just like a few forums that was
Yeah.
like very difficult to get.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the learning curve was way
Yeah.
different than it is now.
Yeah.
Now you have like, even I have a masterclass. You can learn from me like online or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And back in the day, like I started 17 years ago. So you can imagine.
It's very easy to let your ego get in the way of,
of course.
gatekeeping.
Of
You go,
course.
why would I want you to learn everything? It's taken me 15 years to, procure all of this knowledge.
But again, we go back to the talk we had before. Giving is receiving as well.
Oh man,
you know?
that's beautiful.
So if you share your knowledge, you're gonna learn a lot.
And it'll also come back to you in profound ways that you couldn't possibly imagine.
Of course.
I'll
And
try.
that's the cool thing about it. So yeah, this is TOMAS OTERO with High Voltage on Volta Records.
High Volta, baby.
Enjoy.
It's got a physicality, that sound, the...
It's nice, right?
Yeah, it actually sounds like a rubber band slingshot has been let off in a room this big.
Correct. I like it. It's like organic, but also analog and synthetic at the same time.
I feel like the organic
Yeah.
is the spacing between the noise, and the noise itself is the synthesis.
Correct. I like that.
Thank you, sir. Hey, before you mix in the next one, actually no, you have 90 seconds. I just want to quickly ask about this. Can we get a shot of this, please, Jai?
Okay.
Now, hanging off Victor's USB, which is literally his tool for work, is the poo emoji.
Yes.
Why?
I got some shitty tracks here. Or, even better, my tracks are the shit.
And we'll let the audience here decide on Coburg Up Late. Are they shitty tracks or are these tracks the shit? I'm pretty sure most people have made up their mind.
Let me know. So, for my next trick.
Victor Ruiz, the magician extraordinaire.
Okay, that was gonna be the
No, do it. Are you going to pull a rabbit out of that thing?
Yeah, mango. Well, look, this is also, again, surprise from my label, Volta Records. This is gonna be the A-side for BALTHAZAR and JACKROCK. Amazing producers from Bulgaria. Cool. Amazing people. Just listen to this.
What is that smell? mate, you got these amazing producer mates all the way from Australia to Bulgaria.
Yeah.
I guess a big part of your job is being
Travel
on the
a
road.
lot.
Travel, but also like fostering like meaningful connections all over the world, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Is that what keeps you going?
Yes, 100%. I think the best part of my job, besides playing music, is meeting people, actually. Like, what we're doing today is just having a chat, you know, like, that's my favorite thing, actually, is people.
Dude, it's my favorite thing.
Yeah.
And the only thing that is above music is people.
That's it. And food.
Do you want to stick around for dinner after this?
I'm sorry, I have plans.
Oh, I hope it's food, music, and people related.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'll let you off the hook this time.
Okay. Let's see what you have for us now. You better play good, mate.
Is that a threat?
Not at all.
Victor Ruiz on Coburg, up late. Very late night music, isn't it?
I fucking love it.
It's awesome. Although I do think that you have a nice distinction of nighttime and daytime, right?
I don't give a fuck. I mean, now it's night back home, I guess, or no, night here. I have no idea.
Yeah, true.
That's, you know, so...
Because you'll be in a new time zone in like an hour.
Every time I want to drink in the morning, that's never a good... That's not a good sentence. I just heard myself, but anyways. I say like, you know, it's nighttime in Australia, so...
Now, have you heard the phrase in either Lisbon, Berlin, or back in Brazil, it's 5 p.m. somewhere in the world?
Australia is my scapegoat. So, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
I love you.
If you ever want to have a drink with Victor, he's usually up for it.
Apparently. That doesn't sound so good.
You could be drinking like a chai tea or something.
Sure.
We didn't specify
I'm pretty
alcohol.
sure what you meant was, yeah, tea.
Sometimes you don't even have to mix. The song just does it for you.
Yeah, man. You're lazy, dude. Don't have to mix. What the fuck?
This is why a man an identical age to me has gone so much further in life. Because I'm a lazy bastard.
have to say, I love Julian. He's one of the fucking best producers. Like this kind of techno, like energy, just amazing.
Now, what draws you to techno, though? Because I happen to know that of all of the music genres in the world, you actually don't listen to that much techno in your spare time.
No, I don't.
In fact, what does an average? What does your listening habit entail?
I love to listen to folk music, to rock and roll, to some old pop,
Yeah.
to meditation music.
Yeah, you're a bass player, right?
Yes, I am.
Me too, man.
Really?
That's my instrument.
Okay. Yeah, I love to play the bass and let me do this. Okay, that was almost good.
I'm going to say it was very good because you were chatting at the same time and I was distracting you.
It's all good. I like challenges.
Oh, good. Well, we're going to get along just fine.
20 minutes, you have liftoff, and then the experience unfolds and starts to increase, and then suddenly, we're looking at each other going, oh my God.
So back to your question.
Thank
What
you.
was it again?
It's that. What draws you to techno as a man that doesn't listen to it that much?
I mean, I love electronic music. I was into psytrance before, but techno I like that is more simple but yet more complex.
Yep.
And I just love it. I don't know. I love what I do, but maybe it's because of my job. And
Yeah.
I produce it and I play it so often. I just want my spare time. I need that contrast in my life.
Of
and
course.
also, I seek inspiration everywhere.
Yeah.
So, not just techno. That's where I think many producers or new producers, young producers fall short because they just try to get inspiration only in techno.
Yeah.
And that's very...
One-dimensional, right?
Exactly. So narrow-minded. So, you can get inspiration everywhere.
20 minutes, you have liftoff,
This is Christian Smith.
and then the experience
Hold that. I want to keep talking about that, but tell me about Christian Smith.
increase,
Yeah,
and
he's an
then
amazing
suddenly
friend. He's an amazing
we're
producer. He's a
looking at
fucking
each other
legend.
going,
Where's he from?
oh
He's from Sweden.
my.
And did you meet him in Sweden or on tour? Or?
In Brazil, I think.
Oh, wow.
Or Spain. I don't know. But he was one of the first guys,
And
first big
amazing
producers that supported me.
Fractal patterns.
Cool.
So much love, Christian. I love you, man.
Well, it's a great
And-
example of giving and giving back.
Exactly. And now he's releasing on my label this song. It's fucking amazing.
I mean, come on. If that isn't symbiosis, I don't know what is.
Exactly.
Speaking to us.
I'll show you what Symbiosis is next track.
Suddenly you have the sense of one giant consciousness.
Electronic music is littered with esoteric vocal samples like one giant consciousness, but I actually think that there's something in it too. And you strike me as someone who has probably put some thought into that as well.
Yeah, of course. I am a spiritual person, even though it doesn't look like sometimes. But I think it's important, to be connected with yourself and, go deep. I don't like that bullshit, toxic positivity. Oh, only positive vibes. Everything is great when it's not. Like, fuck that shit, I think you have to be truthful to life, most importantly, and to yourself and what you're feeling. Having said that, I think it's very important to have, of course, a positive view in life, but not always is great, right?
Of course,
we go through some dark shit, like pandemic, for instance. No?
You spoke about contrast earlier. I mean, it's not like you cannot be happy without understanding what sadness is, right?
Exactly. So,
Starts to increase. and then suddenly
having said that, I think it's important. I think it's very interesting that this... Yes.
Honor the drop.
Exactly. Like this song is gonna come out of my label from Christian, and anyways, it's just full circle for me, and he's such a fucking legend.
That's beautiful.
Let me mix the next
Yeah,
track.
yeah, cool. Oh wait, you're up. Oh my God, no way. look, speaking of magical occurrences, there's a track coming in that we may or may not have just been speaking about.
You asked me about Symbiosis. So.
It's wild. Did you actually have that ready to play today?
No.
Oh, okay. That was just call on call.
Yes.
Awesome.
So yeah, this is a remix that I made for this epic track, and it's never gonna be released, unfortunately.
Why not?
Because it's not. And no, I don't want to.
That's not true. Positive self-talk only.
Fuck off. No.
And that, my friends, is the balance of life. That is Symbiosis.
Yes, exactly. And this track as well. Yeah, I did. I mean, if you know ENRICO and Julian, Symbiosis is a remix that I did for him, and I love this track, and I love the remix, and I still play it.
It's awesome, man. Do you know what I'm really vibing here? Is this savage hi-hat.
Yeah, exactly. I learned that from Thomas.
Schumacher!
Yes.
Can you, would you mind, we're not behind a paywall right now, but did you want to
We are
let
behind a table.
Yep, no, paywall!
Dad jokes.
No, I'm all about the dad jokes. Victor, what can you tell us what specifically you learnt about? Let's get nerdy for a moment.
Okay.
What is the thing about the hi-hat that you learnt from Thomas Schumacher?
Basically this ride thing, I learned by seeing him doing that, and I started.
Because he does his own tutorials too.
Yeah, he's amazing. No, but I learned in the studio with him.
Oh, cool.
Like when we used to make more tracks together when I lived in Berlin. I just seen him doing this ride, and I was like, this is actually pretty cool. There's the rides with the sidechain and all that. So
it's a sidechained hat.
Yes.
That's kind of why it like pulses.
Correct.
Awesome.
Yeah, it gives the pumpy feeling.
Because traditionally we're just sidechaining that kick drum, yeah?
I do not. Not a kick drum, the bass, right?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
The bass to the kick drum.
Triggers, yeah, the kick drum triggers the sidechain.
Right. Yeah. But in regards to the hat, hat is being sidechained.
Correct.
Cool.
Correct.
And if you're not interested in production, you'll never have that 3 minutes back. There's that hat, that pulsing, pumping hat.
This is what I call the bass phase generator, you know?
All right, we'll get a close-up over here. Can we get our best bass face? Just you and me.
It has to be natural.
Oh, okay.
So next time, be ready.
Okay. I think I got a bass face generator for us.
Good.
I really liked what you said earlier about it being techno being complicated but complex simultaneously. And this moment is a great example of complex simplicity.
Absolutely, and that's what I love about techno. And you can be free; you can do whatever the fuck you want. You know, that's the beauty of also being a one-man band. You just make the decisions and Go for it.
Actually, speaking of one-man band, you're touring live right now, right?
Yes, I did.
How does that differ to what we're doing right now?
Completely different, yeah. I use my computer and some controllers and a synth, and I basically, the way I play live is by mixing many tunes of mine together, like parts. Then I select them by same key.
Wow.
And like so I can have the bass line of one track with this vocal of the other one, with the melody of the other one.
Wow.
And like make a new track.
You're talking more than 2 tracks simultaneously?
Correct, yeah.
Wow.
But like making if it's one, you know?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And is it all improvised, or is it a routine when you're performing live?
What do you mean?
Like, are you just going, I'll put this with this, and then I'll put this with this,
No,
is it all planned?
It's all planned, yeah. No, I
Wow.
have to pre-plan, a lot of pre-plan.
Of course.
Especially with the mix down and all that shit.
Yeah, of course.
I think, speaking of mixing, you should...
The claws come out. Victor Ruiz, hey, this is awesome, man. Thank you.
I'm just being authentic, that's all, man. Just have fun and mix that shit.
That's a nice moment. I'll treasure that forever. The maestro?
Yeah, FAKI, he's a fucking amazing producer.
I got onto him with Stranger to Stability.
Okay.
You know that tune?
Of course, amazing.
Fuck, it's a fucking belter.
Fucking amazing.
It's so sick.
Yeah. And I like how he makes it so simple, and of course it takes its time every time, but it's just like so good.
Can we just, while we have a moment, I'm so fascinated.
Are we having a moment? Just asking.
I mean, if you play your cards right,
Clueless about signals and all that shit. Science. Anyways, go for it.
You can always cancel that dinner later. We can have a moment later. I was really fascinated.
My girlfriend wouldn't approve.
I'm recently single, so I don't have anyone to disapprove.
That's your problem. I'm joking.
No,
Go for it.
it's both of our problems.
The moment
It's what it
is gone clearly. But go for it. Continue.
No. I don't believe that I think we had an innate mutual understanding of the complexity of simplicity.
Yes.
But I would love to hear you articulate it, because it's I think it's actually so much of what makes this music special.
Yeah.
And for a lot of people that don't understand techno or haven't had that penny drop moment, I believe that hearing it from you may help them have that moment. I know that's a lot of pressure to put on you. That's a lot of responsibility.
Look, I think it comes in maturity, you know. That's why I think EDM and more commercial electronic music is a gateway for people to get into techno eventually.
Totally. And that's a more is more mentality with EDM, right?
Exactly. You just have to listen more and more, you know. Like, I mean, if you showed me this kind of sound like 10 years ago, maybe you would like it.
Yeah.
Or 20 years ago. Like 10 years ago, I was a metalhead. I was like, this is boring, but it's not.
Do you still like metal?
I love metal.
Same, dude.
Yeah, of course. I used to have a metal band.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, come on. What subgenre are we talking?
Thrash metal.
Trash metal.
Yes.
Is that like thrash metal with people with speech impediments?
Like what?
Is it thrash metal for people with speech impediments?
That's so bad.
Thank you. I think we're having a moment again.
Yes.
What's trash metal?
Oh man. Let me mix the track.
Yeah, you got it.
Got away with this one.
He's like, that's the last time I'm ever going to bring up my trash metal band. Hey, Victor, take us home, by the way. We've got about 15 minutes left. I want to hear you mix out to the end. You can just play out. Give it to us. We've got the masterclass with the man himself.
Superstition.
I've never seen that used like that. Oh, cool. I'm going to ask you about that in a second.
I'll never give up on a mix.
Yeah, dude.
Just play it out. That doesn't exist.
Yeah,
dude. Come on.
that would
Fuck off.
That'd be lazy. So I didn't know that you could jump forward or back 64 bars or beats. How did you do that? Did you hit the 2?
Yeah, you can, and you have all of this, and also if you're in a loop, you can do this differently as well.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Because earlier I missed my cue bringing in Superstition, and I just didn't know you could jump. I was only jumping forward 4 beats.
No, you can
so
jump
it's like 4.
No.
Oh, cool.
Jump 64, it's amazing.
But that's just the CDJ 3000s, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
And that's
I love it.
changing the game, yeah?
Yes. No, I love it.
Ooh, what's this?
So this is also coming out on Volta.
Surprise.
Surprise, motherfucker. This is IGNACIO ARFELI, also from Argentina. Amazing producer. He released already on We Are the Brave from Elephants Patrick.
Wow.
On Odd Recordings from Ramiro Lopez and Arjun Vagale. And Octopus, I think, as well.
Cool.
So, and now he's on Volta. And this is the first EP, 4 tracks. But he's also has more stuff that already signed for the future. So, amazing producer, amazing. One of the best.
Something a lot of people don't realize is how much pre-planning and pre-production goes into a release.
It's insane. It's fucking
Totally
insane. Yeah.
Like if people hear something in a club or they see something on Beatport and they're like, oh, cool, they just made this.
Yeah, but it's not like that. Like, as I told you, I'm preparing this label for more than a year.
How's your backlog?
I have a lot of stuff signed already, and it's just so nice, man, to have like also the opportunity to release so many cool artists, you know, and they're so grateful, and I'm so grateful as well. So it's so fucking awesome. Yeah.
Oh, dude, can I give you a hug, please?
Sure.
I hope you don't interpret it as toxic positivity.
No, of course.
That's so cool.
It's my pleasure.
We've had the great Victor Ruiz here. The magician pulling mangoes out of his hat. There's that melody.
That drop is even better.
Who do I look like?
You look like Stefan buzzing sometimes. Like, I love you, Stefan.
A sign of a good track is if it makes you look like you've shat yourself, I think.
Exactly, it's amazing.
Yeah. That or you've actually shat yourself. It's up to the viewer to decide. I think you could probably do 2. I mean, you got about 10 minutes.
Cool.
I mean, when you do festivals, you probably have a big fuck-off timer just counting down.
Yeah. And also the stage manager like... And I'm like... He's like... And I'm like... I know how to look at the fucking clock, dude. It's true.
I'm gonna hire a stage manager just so he can annoy you. Love me a closed hat. A closed hat. That was so classy, Victor. You knew exactly what you were doing.
Yeah, well, I know the song, so that helps a lot. Look, something from last night. I don't know what happened last night, but I had this thing, and it is a very good advice for you at home, and for you too, and for everybody.
Thank you.
And I think you know that as well. But is a phrase that I like to take with me, and it's been in my radar lately. Don't do drugs. No, I'm joking. Of course, don't, but it's not that one. Fail to prepare, prepare to fail. And I was like, huh. So, but also, succeed to prepare, prepare to succeed. And I was like, huh, if you're prepared. That's how I was like, I know what I was doing. So, if you're, you know what I mean?
Is that a comment on expectations? Or is it a comment on preparation?
Yeah, preparation for sure.
Sure.
Of course. That's why I say prepare.
But prepare your expectations as well. Because failure only comes if you don't expect to fail.
I think failure comes either way.
It's coming for you, whether you like it or not.
But that's it. But look, if... I get it. I understand the expectations of failure, but failure is part of life. That's how you get our experience.
Back to the theme of the full circle.
Yes, so... I feel it a lot, by the way. I still feel a lot, so... Even with the label and all that, it's not easy, you know? But I think the important thing is to keep going. The success is in the extra mile.
There's some advice. Put that one in your pocket. Victor Ruiz on Coburg Up Late. It's been an honour. Thank you.
Yeah, this is also coming out on Volta, so...
Nice.
This is Martin KINRUS, also from Argentina, so...
I'm going to prepare my expectations that you'll probably play a Volta track after this as well.
It's not.
Oh!
No.
And I should have prepared to fail instead.
Voila, see?
Is there anything you can't do? You wouldn't eat that, mate.
There's a lot of stuff that I cannot do, man. Like, I cannot touch my... And I'm joking.
Can we try? Can we try? Come on. Move back a bit so the camera's going to catch it. All right, so he can touch his toes more than I can.
Yeah, but I bend my knees, you know?
Lazy. I think I know what you've done, because I saw this title over on this deck earlier, and then I see the word outro over here.
Yes.
So you intentionally saved the best till last.
Yes.
What do we got?
This is a new track that I did with Modia, a producer from Ireland, amazing producer.
I'm loving the globe-trotting theme here.
Yeah. No, he's amazing. One of the best. Also super young.
Yeah.
Amazing producer. So,
And we've learned that Victor doesn't give a fuck about that.
not at all, of course. Why would I? And we did this track, and it's coming out on Drumcode.
Awesome.
By when you're watching, it's maybe out. I don't know. We don't have a date yet, so to release it. So yeah, it's a pretty cool one. Check it out.
It's saved by the clap. It's like so loose, and then the clap tightens it all up.
There you go.
Damn, dude, that's
you go.
fucking awesome.
And this is like a dirty clap. It's like a.
Dude, we've got a couple of minutes left. Is there anything else any shout outs to make, any plugs, anything else coming up we should know about? Now is your soapbox, now is your time. It is the moment.
I have no idea what to say. Just thank you for having me here, dude. And support my label if you can.
Volta Records, look them up, check them out.
And I think that's it. Just keep doing whatever you're doing and believe in yourself. And yeah, life is good, man.
Life is good.
Life is fucking good.
And it's
Even
okay,
when-
even when it's bad?
Even when it's bad, it's good because that shit that you're going through is gonna lead you to something better. So just have to be not positive per se, just resilient.
And, and understanding that it's all part of the process.
Of course. Sometimes it's a shitty process, but it's necessary process, you know.
It's been such a wonderful insight playing with you, but also learning from you today. And we mentioned earlier that there's a lot of love, but I want you to know that there is so much respect as well. So thank you so much,
Goes
Victor.
both ways. Thank you, man. Thanks for having me here. Come on. Yeah. And we don't have a name of the track, by the way, in case you want to know the ID. No idea.
So I'm going to put up the track titles here. I'll just call it ID.
Yes.
There's a lot of cool tracks called ID.
Exactly. I think people are not so creative anymore.
Save the best till last.
Yeah.
This is a weapon.
That's a good right.
Yeah.
I like this track.
I like something. I maybe call me cheesy, but I love how some techno the drops can progress.
Exactly.
Like that drop wouldn't have worked had we not heard the first one.
Exactly. 100%.
It was a contextual moment.
Exactly.
We're gonna let this finish. It's literally has the word outro in the working title, so we should honor that.
Thank you. That never happened.
It actually didn't not work though. Some mistakes are golden. And they're all part of the process.
If you say so.
Victor, this is the last episode of my entire season.
It's amazing.
What a beautiful way to wrap it up. Thank you.
No, thank you, man. It's my pleasure. I hope you enjoyed it.
And thank you all for tuning in for this whole season. It's been awesome. What a great journey and what a spectacular honour to wrap it up with you, man.
It's my pleasure. Or it's your pleasure.
Remember, whatever you do, may you do it with passion. And may we all truly endeavour to be kind to each other, the world around us, and ourselves. I've been DJ Be Kind to Other People with Victor Ruiz. Play nice.
Very nice. You should film some bloopers, man. Is that?
Well done, brother.
Right, so good.
I think that was an hour of bloopers.
Alright, got him there.
Got him there.
Fuck, man, great episode.